Traders are always looking for the newest developments in software, and certainly TradeShark is the newest development. I thought I'd show you today a couple of my indicators in TradeShark and how easy it is to use them. We're looking at a chart here of copper. Underneath it, I have my individual proprietary commitment to trader indexes. I was the first guy to write about this way back in the 1970s, and I've developed some indicators that are not available in the general public and books you read, etc. And these indicators have really done a great job. Just let me show you. Here's copper. The green line that you see is the small speculators. When they're excessively bullish, as we see here, based on my indicator, well, we're at market tops. Again, notice in copper, in this area, a big sell-off in copper, look where the green indicator was. And again, in fact, over here, we see it's the small speculators were heavy buyers in the marketplace, and typically when they do that, markets decline. Another example will be back over here, back in 2012, where they were heavy buyers in the marketplace and the market declined. So it's a good indication of when market's going to top. My particular sentiment indicator based on small speculator activity. Well, that's one market. Let's look at another one. Here we see the same thing now, except for the coffee market. You can see the symbol is up here. This is coffee on a daily basis. And we can see again when the small speculators are heavy buyers, look what happens. The markets decline. Same thing happens up here. So it's a great indicator. Now, the nice thing in TradeShark, we're looking at 9 months here. If we want to go back and look at a shorter time period or maybe a longer time period, let's look at the last year. Just click here, apply. And there we have it. We can see a longer term picture of what takes place in this market with commitment to trader data. Now my indicators here are interesting. What you can do in TradeShark, you can blow this up if you want the indicators to be bigger or of course to be smaller. So there's a commitment to trader report. It's available for all of the actively traded markets in TradeShark. And they do have my proprietary commitment trader indexes, which are not like anything else out there from anyone else at all. Now we're looking at a chart of gold. I'm going to show some other indicators that I've developed over the years. First of all, let's start with, that's just a basic chart. If I want to add an indicator to it, I come over to the indicators, and I'm going to add my electronic accumulation, and I just simply drag it over to the marketplace like that in the market, and I can see this blue line which shows me the accumulation going on in the electronic marketplace in gold. You can see that when gold's making lows here, we're actually starting to diverge and see some real strength in the market. So we can measure accumulation in the electronic market, but let's say we want to add another indicator to confirm that. So I'm going to use my professional sentiment index, which just come over here and come on down to PSI, professional sentiment index, and I'm going to put that not in the chart but down here, and that's going to give it a separate graph. And if I want to blow that up like so, I can do that to make it larger. And then you can see that it's smaller, or again, if I want to take it back up. Now, the professional sentiment index is interesting. This is a measure of professional sentiment in the marketplace. At this point, they're very bullish when this index is high. And you can see it set up some nice rally points as well as the declines we've seen in the gold market when the index gets very low. So it's a great index. The nice thing about it is you can just click and point and if put it on the chart, on any chart that you want to. There it is on gold. Let's take a look at another chart. We're looking now at live cattle. You can see the symbol up here. You can see the accumulation in the marketplace. Notice how strong accumulation was here. If I want to drop this off, I simply click remove indicator and it's no longer there. If I want to add the professional sentiment index, it's just one click, bring it right here, put it below the chart, and there's my sentiment index. So I know that at this point the professionals were very bullish in the market, bearish over here. And as this is being recorded, they've just recently turned bullish. So you can see how that works. Now, if I want to, I can also put that on the price gain pane if I want to, or I can come back and we'll put the accumulation back on the end, electronic accumulation. Just drag it in like that, and it's there. So it's a nice drag and drop feature, which a lot of softwares don't have. They're complex. This is simple. Everything is already done for you. You point, click, drag, drop. Great way to follow the markets. Thanks to TradeShark.